Hey everybody, Terrible Shoes back at it again, and for today's video, we're actually going to be talking about yet another Whatnot scam. This one, I'm not 100% certain on what's going on here. I looked at the video, and the seller is saying that apparently the pack had a guaranteed hit in it, or the buyer was promised a guaranteed hit. Then these you can see in the bottom of the screen, it's very subtle, the packet swapped out. So let's take a look at what happens here. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's take a look at the clip.
$20 for $20 for $20 for $20. Mott, miss. We doing, Mr. Mott? My man says electric.
Alright, so we're back after watching the clip, and while there's not a ton of context here, I think I can give a little bit. So this seller on Whatnot has been banned before. They are a known scammer. Wow, what a shock there. A Whatnot seller as a scammer? Who could have ever seen that one coming? So basically, they are a known scammer on Whatnot, and I believe the pack that was shown had a guaranteed hit in it. I'm sure they probably used the pipe detector that people will buy off Amazon to see if there's a hit in it, but there was a guaranteed hit in the pack, allegedly. And once the pack sold, as you can see, it is very clearly on the bottom left corner of the screen, swapped out for another pack with the same artwork. No hit there, unfortunately. Oh, tough luck, guy. Sorry about that one. No, this guy was scammed. So, once again, a Whatnot streamer being completely scummy and taking somebody's hit from them. Whatnot needs to crack down on this. We say this every video, but this one in particular is really interesting because you really have to pay super close attention to the video to see what's wrong here. Most people wouldn't even catch that. And obviously they're relatively good at scamming because they did so much of it before they got banned. It's really crazy that this continues to happen and that it's allowed to continue happening. It's really disgusting. So this guy never got his hit. And I believe this person was inevitably banned completely off Whatnot, which is a shocker because Whatnot usually doesn't ban the person until they've had about 300 offenses. At least that's what it feels like. So it takes Whatnot watching multiple of their customers getting scammed before they do anything about breakers that steal your hits, steal your cards, steal your packs, and steal your money. It is insanely disgusting. It's a really bad business practice. And I'm going to be real here. I don't understand why people buy from rip and shippers to begin with. It doesn't make any sense to pay a ton of money for a pack that's not only going to get ripped in front of a live audience, you only get to keep the 2 cards out of it, or the 3 if they're Scarlet and Violet era, and then the person that is selling you the pack keeps all the bulk, sells all that bulk to a local supplier, gets more money to buy more stuff, so they can buy more booster boxes to raise the price on and sell to you at an extremely inflated price under the guise of entertainment. You know, in other words, they're quite literally stealing money out of your pocket when they rip and ship, and it's disgusting. I don't think a lot of people know that about rip and shippers, that most of them are taking your bulk and they are selling it to a local store, or they are selling it to companies like MJ Holdings that retake the bulk, repackage it. They pay, sure, they don't pay a ton of money for bulk. I get it. I actually used to sell my own bulk back in the day when it was actually worth something, but rip and shippers and other scammers have essentially completely flooded the market with it, so it's worthless now. And it's really sad. These people not only are scamming you at the base level on live, they're also scamming you in the long run by making the stuff that you would be able to trade in to get more cards for yourself less valuable, therefore making it harder for you to sell your bulk. But because they have so much of it coming in, because they're ripping off so many people with $9 packs that should cost $5, you know, they just don't care. Whatnot doesn't care, and to be honest, a lot of the low IQ people that purchase from these people don't care either, and it's really, really sad. There's nothing else to really say about this. Whatnot streamers are just simply scum, and we say this every single time. and it never changes. With that one, guys, we're going to cut the video here. Please let me know what your opinion on Whatnot streamers are, Whatnot sellers, if you've had a good experience. I know some of you out there have, and I feel like this is mostly confined to the TCG space on Whatnot. But let me know your opinion in the comments down below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for checking me out.